Hey, what's up guys? Rob here from Movie Review Time, and I'm back with a brand new video. I've been tagged by Sean Erschen from the Horror Corner to do the Christmas horror tag. Basically, you have 8 questions that have to do with Christmas horror movies. And that sounded pretty awesome, so I just want to thank Sean for tagging me. But I gotta admit, I do not own a lot of Christmas horror films. I've seen quite a few of them, but yeah, just my collection, I don't know why, I just don't own too many of them. But yeah, you know, you got Silent Night, Deadly Night, you got Black Christmas, some real classics there where they combine Christmas and horror. It's awesome. So, yeah, 8 questions. Let's get started with question number 1. What is your favorite Christmas horror movie? That would have to be Gremlins. I know a lot of people would probably pick like Black Christmas, you know, the original, or Silent Night, Deadly Night, and that's understandable. But Gremlins, to me, it has everything. A horror comedy that, even as a kid, I enjoyed. You know, Corey Feldman's in it. I love Gizmo and like how, you know, you don't feed him after midnight. Don't take them out in the sunlight, and definitely don't give them any water. Otherwise, you know, they'll multiply. Feed them after midnight, they turn into these gremlin creatures. And I just, I don't know, I love it. Just everything about that movie. Question number 2. What is your favorite Christmas slasher film? That would have to go to P2. That one is definitely a slasher. Now, I was probably going to pick Silent Night, Deadly Night, but I wanted to pick something else that, you know, I enjoy as far as into that genre. But yeah, anything with a weapon, you know, whether it's an axe or whatever, would be considered, I guess, a slasher. But I'm going to pick P2. I really enjoyed that one. Number 3. Favorite non-horror Christmas movie? That's easy. Christmas Vacation. National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. No matter how many times I watch that, I love it. Yes, it is. It's a bit nippy out. I mean nippy out. What am I saying? Nipple? There is a nip in the air, though. Merry Christmas! Shitter is full! You checked our shitters, honey? God, that movie... Oh, we needed a coffin. I mean, a tree. There are no lots open on Christmas Eve. Lewis burned down my tree, so I replaced it the best I could. Voila! Are you okay? I'm fine, honey! Why is the carpet all wet, Todd? I don't know, Margot. God, I can quote that movie all day. Christmas Vacation is hilarious. It holds up, and it's just one of my favorites. I could have said A Christmas Story, which I do think A Christmas Story is great, but the fact that they loop that over and over and over and over and over again, and I can watch it maybe a couple times, but that's enough. You know, they don't need to do it like 24 hours straight. You know, make room for other Christmas films. But anyway, yeah, that's my answer. Question number 4. Favorite death scene in a Christmas horror movie? This one was kind of tough, but there was one that stood out to me, and it's very short. From Silent Night, Deadly Night, 1984. The box cutter scene, the torso, the torso slit, where he stabs her in the gut and goes up like this. It's almost like Friday the 13th Part 4. Where Jason, you know, he's in the medical facility and he stabs that girl and then he goes down. In this case in the movie he goes up, but you know, it's just like Friday the 13th Part 4. That's what it reminded me of. But it looks so realistic. I mean, the way he was cut, and it just, oh man, like I've been cut with a box cutter before, like on my hand, and it's no laughing matter. I mean, it just by looking at it, I about fainted. I don't know. But yeah, that's definitely, it's a death scene that, and it happens really quick, so there's really, you know, nothing after that really, but it's, yeah. Number 5 is favorite weapon used in a Christmas horror film. For me, I thought this was kind of unique, and probably not a lot of people know about this. It was actually a made for TV horror film. And it's called Home for the Holidays, 1972, and it has a guy, well, it has a, here's the thing, I don't want to give away too much. Oh, I'm not going to give away anything about it, but there's a person in a yellow slicker. Just imagine Unbreakable, okay? Bruce Willis is dressed in a slicker, but in this case it's yellow, and the person has a pitchfork. And I thought that was just kind of cool. I don't know what it is about it. Like, I like the whole pitchfork look. There's a scene where he's chasing somebody and then stabs somebody in the back with a pitchfork. Like, I don't know. I just like that weapon for some reason. It's just different from, you know, like a machete or a knife or an axe. Just the typical weapons used. So I'm going to say Home for the Holidays, 1972, Pitchfork. Alright, number 6 is the most underrated Christmas horror movie. Now, this one is like an independent horror film, and I remember seeing it on the shelves at Family Video, and I rented it. It was awesome. And it's called A Christmas Horror Story, and I believe it came out in 2015. On the cover, it shows like Krampus fighting Santa, and Santa like fights off things. Like he's really badass in the movie. It's an awesome film. Like, honestly, the effects are really, really good. And I like the way Krampus looked in it. But yeah, it's an awesome flick. If you guys have not seen it, that's definitely one of my recommendations to you. A Christmas Horror Story. Number 7 is favorite sex scene or nude scene in a Christmas horror film. Here's the thing. I picked this because I think it's funny and it's stupid at the same time. I'm gonna pick Jack Frost with Shannon Elizabeth's death scene, and you know which one I'm talking about, where she's in the bathtub, all of a sudden this carrot pops out and it starts to freeze, and it's Jack Frost. He basically forms like holding her, and he starts like almost like doing her against the bathtub, the wall, and she's like, and she is nude. And I'm not sure if that was, I think that was before American Pie, because, you know, in American Pie she gets nude, of course, but it's like, Shannon Elizabeth, she was definitely like, one of my crushes, and I just, you know, she's just really hot. But yeah, that's probably one that I would say was like one of my favorite, because, you know, he said in here sex scene or nude scene. I kind of think it's both. It's almost like he's I guess raping her in a way, but yeah, it's just got a lot of comedy. I just think it's funny as hell. Number 8, now this is optional. Show off your Christmas horror collection, and as I stated, I don't really have a big one, but everyone's seen, you know, Silent Night, Deadly Night, Black Christmas, all that stuff. I thought I'd show some that I have in my collection that maybe not too many people know about. Or, you know, if you're a horror fan, you probably know about them. But, of course, you know, Krampus, you know, this one, you know, people know about that one. There is a lot of Krampus movies. This is like the theatrical one. But then I have an uncorked title, and I do like uncorked. Here we have Elves. And I know some in the, you know, some people in the horror community actually reviewed this, but yeah, Elves. Then you have Better Watch Out, which I actually like. Then we have D. Wallace, Craig Anderson's Red Christmas. And this one actually takes place around New Year's, but I'm gonna throw it in there anyway because it's, you know, it's close to Christmas. It's Dead of Winter, and I believe the actual there's another title for this. It's like Lost Signal or something like that. Another title for it. But yeah, it takes place during New Year's. So I just thought I'd throw that. But anyway, yeah, just some films that I thought I'd show that weren't like the ones that everyone, you know, watches or that everyone has in their collection or even knows about. So anyway, I just want to thank Sean Erschen for, you know, tagging me. I guess I'll tag a couple of people. Otherwise, I'm just going to leave it open for anybody who wants to do it. But I'll tag you know, my buddy Thomas, HorrorFan34, my buddy Alex, you know, Alex 2.0, Chucky Doll, and yeah, I'll just keep it short and simple. But if you want to do a response, definitely do a response. This was a really cool tag. I actually had to think about some of these. Like, honestly, like, I was just like, oh God, what am I gonna do here? But really, really cool. I like that. I like a challenge. So yeah, definitely do this tag, the Christmas horror tag. And this is Rob signing off. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next video.